Unfortunately, I didn't have that much time to see these beautiful countries. I can say a lot about that. I mean, I played Untold 3 years ago, and the only thing I know is the crowd is absolutely amazing. This is one of the few festivals I know that people keep on dancing, keep on partying until whenever the DJ stops, even when it's 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning after almost 24 hours of partying. So I really absolutely love the people here, and I can't wait to get on stage tonight.
You are closing Untold, so
Yeah.
I hope you have a long set prepared because we don't want to go home.
Yes, I will do whatever I can, and I believe it's going to be a magical night. Absolutely. Like you said, I started maybe 10 years ago with more like techno stuff and trancey stuff and EDM, big room after that. I think it's a natural process, I mean, like, I always say, like, you don't drive the same car for 20 years. So to keep things exciting, you have to search for new things and new stuff and new elements and try to keep innovate your sound. For me, it's more like something natural. I wasn't really looking for something new, but it's more like a feeling that comes from inside. And what I like to do is like try to pick different elements from different styles, what I like, and put that together to something that fits with my signature and sound. And I love techno music, I love trance, I love emotional stuff, I love big room. So I don't know, it's just going and changing all the time. And right now it's more, I think, a combination between everything, like always. But it's still like more, maybe a little bit less EDM and big room than the last 2 years. More melodic again and a little bit more progressive and techy. So, but you still hear it's Ummet Ozcan. In some way, yes, because I remember I was talking today with my team. Like maybe 15 years ago, we were always driving to Turkey from Holland, and we crossed Romania to get in Turkey. So I remember all the stuff from there, and I know we have like the music is very similar, and stuff like that. So. Yeah, there is a special connection, kind of special connection with the people. From back in the days when I was a kid, I watched so many kung fu movies. I grew up with kung fu movies, so as a kid I was always like pretending to play in a movie and fighting. So I grew up with that, and it is actually, I love to play with movies and create movies and stuff like that. Next to making music, I have a lot of different passions and ambitions. One of them is like maybe acting in martial arts movies or action movies. And we just like a couple of months ago, we just thought like, okay, let's try to make something. Let's see how it's gonna look, and it turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it did.
And everybody liked it. I liked it too. So I don't know, maybe in the future, I don't know, I don't think it's easy to get in the movie scene. It's something totally different than what I do now. But yeah, I would love to do that actually in the future.
Who knows? The Turkish movie industry is pretty big, so
It is, and I think maybe it's time for a new martial arts Turkish guy. So.
But do you actually you practice martial arts, right?
Yeah, like a lot.
Is it just a sport, or does it help you in other ways?
Absolutely, also in other ways. A lot of actually most martial arts is to discover yourself and to discover your inner self. And I think it helps you, of course, to get in real good shape, but also for how you think, how you feel, and it has more like a deeper sense of life throughout the years when you practice martial arts.
Is it also about an inner balance?
Absolutely, yes. It's hard to explain, but when you practice martial arts, something changes in yourself. Like you start to think different and start to see things different in life. A lot of new music. So we have a lot of new stuff coming up. A new collab with Steve Aoki, Popcorn.
Wow.
Yes. A new one with Demi and Mike coming out in 2 months. Working on a new track with Rehab. One with Vini Vici. So we have a lot of great collaborations coming up. Next to that, a lot of new songs from myself. And I don't know if you heard about my own virtual synthesizer I was working on the last 8 years.
Yeah.
It took me a while, but it's finished, and we're gonna release it this year.
Wow.
And I think that's going to be like a huge thing for the EDM or the music scene in general. It's like something I had in my head for years, and it's like a music software where you can make your own sounds, but it is, you know, it's my musical brain in a digital version. Let me think about that. So I didn't have too much sleep, so my brain is not working really well. But
Okay.
I'm thinking, but I have something that I didn't tell anyone. Maybe about my teeth.
What about him?
Well, I had, like a couple years ago, I had different kind of teeth. Like there was one teeth standing like weird. I changed my teeth.
Okay.
Maybe probably a lot of people didn't see that or notice that.
Okay.